welcome back to my channel. It's Amy, your independent Scentsy consultant with Happily Scented Life, and I'm back with a massive club edit video that I'm so excited to do. If you are not aware, in Scentsy Land, there is an all-month-long event for November. I've dubbed it kind of like the Scentsy Graveyard Club Palooza, where basically Scentsy has released 294, you heard me correctly, 294 scents out of the vault for a 1 month long event where we can add these to our Scentsy clubs and then be able to get them forever and ever after the event is over, utilizing the Always Get My Bar perk that is available for Region 1 and Region 2 Scentsy customers. So this is an all month long event, so don't feel like you have to rush to do this. You can take your time. The only way to get these fragrances, though, is to have an existing or create a new Scentsy Club subscription. So if you don't have a Scentsy Club and you're interested in taking part of this event, you can always reach out to me on any of my social media platforms that are listed in the description box, and I'm more than happy to help you create a club, walk you through it, strategize, because there are kind of like tips and hacks to doing this, which I will be showing in the video, because I kind of have a plan because the list is massive. I have tons of heartbreaks on this list, and I kind of figured out a way where it's going to be doable for me. So, okay. I'm so excited. You have no freaking idea. Okay. So, we're in my quarterly club right now. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in my quarterly club my diehard favorites, the ones that are Scentsy Heartbreaks, the ones that I haven't had for years, that were great performers, all of those things that check all those boxes, right? And then my strategy is I'm not going to have this club, this quarterly, ship for 6 more months. Currently, it's not set to ship until December 4th, but I'm going to do the frequency hack to push that out. And my thought is I will push it out for the next 6 months, because by then, in 6 months' time, I should have used up a lot of my fall and winter stuff that I have already in my collection, and I'll be ready for a re-up to restock on those. And then I'd be ready to start warming spring and summer scents too. Okay. So that's kind of like my thought process, because I want to get it so that my clubs are seasonally appropriate, because I am a seasonal melter, and then I want them to process when the season's over, because it makes sense, because at that point you're out of all that wax. So you want to restock up on it so you have it for when the next season, when that season comes around again. So that's what I'm going to do with my quarterly. And then I'm going to create a bi-monthly frequency on the same club account. And the bars that I love, enjoy, but maybe not necessarily need them in my club forever. Maybe it's those ones that I recently kicked out of my club, had justifiable reasons for kicking it out, and now it's back, and now I have FOMO again. That's what my bi-monthly is going to be. All right, because then later along down the line, as I'm warming them and revisiting them, maybe I don't like them as much and they get removed, and then I can merge what becomes a diehard favorite later on down the line into the quarterly. And then the monthly frequency is going to be for those that I don't have any of that I want now, because I don't have any in my stock, or ones that I haven't tried in a while, because there's some on this list that I haven't had in 5 years, guys. Or, like I said, ones I haven't tried at all whatsoever. So that's going to be the monthly frequency. And that one will either be like a one and done club where it just gets canceled after it processes, or maybe I merge it into the bi-monthly or the quarterly, depending on how I feel. So that's kind of my strategy, and I'm going to do that on my 2 different club accounts, because one club account is technically spring and summer scents, and the other one is fall and winter. Are you guys following me so far? Hopefully. This is going to be a lot of talking and a lot of strategizing. But I feel like we need it. I feel like we need the support. We need an accountability buddy. That's what we need. Can we all be each other's accountability buddies? And just walk us through the rest of this month. Okay, so let's get to adding. So I'm just going to go through because there are some in this club that are not spring and summer that I can actually kick out and move over to the fall and winter club later in the video. So we're gonna do that. And the first one is warm pumpkin drizzle. I can finally take this out of my spring summer club and move it over to my fall winter. Oh god. I know it's available, but just even seeing this screen is giving me anxiety. All right. Finally, sweet orange and evergreen. I can remove this one. Oh, so lovely. And then I think I have one more. I have painted leaves. Yes, right here. Okay, so sadly enough, I can't take out Homestead Holiday or Hemingway or Maple Rum Cake. Those are the three that are remaining that are fall and winter that I can't do anything with. All right, and then there is a bar in here that I'm actually going to remove because two came back. So this tropical rumba cooler that was from the Let's Dance wax collection, I really enjoyed it, and it was like having pineapple mango and mango matcha all in one bar. And I used to have pineapple mango and mango matcha in my clubs. So I made the justifiable decision to remove those two and keep the tropical rumba cooler because I figured, well, it's one bar versus two. Now I'm thinking I don't want to do that anymore. I'd rather just have the two and get rid of the tropical rumba cooler. So I am going to take this one out of my club. Okay. And then I also think I am going to take out the caramel macadamia nut. Because I'm going to put that in my bi-monthly because I do really enjoy that one. It reminds me of Subway's white macadamia nut cookies. So I'm going to take that one out. Okay. So we're going to hit add more items. And when you go to add more items, to see the list of the 294 fragrances, you're going to go down here to this always get my bars feature and then click that. Oh, can I zoom out so you guys can actually see all of the bars? Maybe. Nope. We'll do one more. Oh, no, I can't. Ah, damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Okay. It is what it is, guys. Okay. So, I'm actually... I think it's going to be easier for me instead of, like, going through this entire list, like, scrolling through it and finding the ones that I need to add. I think I'm just going to use the search bar. So, which is not going to show the search bar up here, is it? Okay. So I'm going to add Farmer's Market to this club because it's in my fall winter club and I need to put it over here. So this one's getting added because it is spring and summer. I'm also putting in this club Lemon Verbena because, again, it's in my fall winter club, so I can finally move it over to the correct club. And also Melon Apple Granita. That is another one that needs to be moved over. Okay. So those were three that I needed to move over. Now. Oh, God. Okay. Now, my mom removed Coconut Daiquiri from her club because she was holding it for me. So I have to add it back. and I am going to put it in my quarterly because it is a good bar, but I don't necessarily need like a crap ton of it because it lasts a long time, but I need time for it to cure. So it's fine if I only get like a bar or two before spring and summer, and then, it's fine. Okay, so where's my pen? I had a pen and now I lost it. Hold, please. Because if I don't cross this shit out as I do it, then I'm gonna get lost real quick. Because you guys, I have like 29 cents for spring and summer and 31 for fall winter. I know, insane, right? All right, so I added back coconut daiquiri. Okay. The other one that I wanted to put back in would be my Persian lime and sandalwood. This is definitely going in my quarterly club. And I am doing a quantity of 2 because this is my absolute favorite manly fragrance. But I'm putting in my quarterly instead of my bi-monthly and my monthly because I don't need to stock up on this. I was gifted from friend mail 2 bars. I stocked up and grabbed 12 in a clearance update, and I have a soupy droopy goopy brick that I actually pulled it for November. I'm warming the crap out of that this month, just to enjoy it because I love this scent. So I am going to put quantity of 2 because I will warm this scent year round, like no joke. So that is going in. Also, what's going in is pineapple dragon fruit. For sure. Now, this also will be going in another club to get more because I don't have any. I actually wrote down numbers of what was on my spreadsheet so that way I knew like what ones I didn't have any of and what ones I needed more. Okay. Stargazing's going back in my club, guys. I know. This is crazy. Now, obviously, you can, like, scroll through the entire list and do this, but I'm just doing it this way because I have ones marked that are going in the quarterly. All right, another one that's going in my quarterly is Plumeria Peach. That is a heartbreak for me. Oh my gosh. I love Plumeria Peach so much. I love any time Scentsy does a Plumeria with a stone fruit, though. That, like, seems to be, like, my jam, so. All right, what else is going in the quarterly? Rio Beach. Rio Beach is going in. I love Rio Beach, but I did stock up in a summer clearance, so I don't need any right now, but it is going in my quarterly. Also, you guys, even though I kicked it out, Ruby Nectarine, and the only reason why it's not going in the bi-monthly is because I have 8 currently. I don't need any Ruby Nectarine right now, so. Okay. Let's see. And I think that's it for quarterly. Oh, no, I'm missing one. Where is it? No, I'm missing 2. Hold on. Right there. My Hero and Pineapple Rose. Those are going in here. I think I can hit review subscription now. Okay. So I'm just adding them to my quarterly. So we're not doing anything up here in this section. But I do want to look because can I change the frequencies and the other stuff? No, I got to go into the other part. Okay. So I went from a very small number. It's still not big. I mean, because before tax, let's see. Without my half off item, this club is currently at 173, which isn't bad. Now, Lush Gardenia, do I want to up the quantity? Because it is my favorite floral, you guys. But I have 6. I have 6 currently in my stash. And I have a lot of floral in my stash. So I don't think I need to up the quantity on my Lush Gardenia. So I'm going to leave that alone. Cucumber and cactus water, I only have 1. But it's one. That's the problem, is I have so many florals that I don't need higher quantities because I like so many florals. So I think I'm going to keep the cucumber and cactus water at 1. Maybe I'll add it into another club just to get another bar of it, maybe. It's so sad that ocean air and coconut water was not on this list because I definitely would have upped my quantity on that one. Lemon sorbet. I almost want to add more to that, but I won't. I'm fine with 1 on all of these. Fine with all of that. Farmer's Market, I'm fine with 1. Because I think I had 2. Yep, lemon verbena, I have 2. Mango matcha, coconut daiquiri, Persian lime, pineapple dragon. Now, pineapple dragon fruit, I am going to put quantity of 2 in here. I am. But I'm probably going to get some more in another one. So, and then Plumeria peach, I have 6. So I don't need to up it. I have no stargazing, but I'm getting more. Yeah. Okay. So we are good with my quarterly right now. So this is what my quarterly is looking at. We are at 30 items. All right, I am now going to do the frequency hack. So if you don't know what the frequency hack is, you're going to go over to the side tab. I know you can't see it on my screen because I had to only record a portion of the screen to cut out my personal information. But on the right-hand side over here, there is a frequency and there's a little pencil and a paper icon. You're going to click that and it's going to bring you to this screen. Now, it will say where you're currently subscribed. I am currently subscribed at a quarterly. I want to move it to monthly, okay? I'm going to move it to monthly. Okay. So now it pushed the date to this month, but that's fine because we're going to push it. We're going to go back to frequency and we're going to click quarterly. And then we're going to hit save. All right, so currently it's at January right now, which is fine because then in January, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do that frequency hack again, and that will push it out till March. And then by that time, I should be able to process the club for March. So that's my quarterly. Okay, so we are going to hit subscribe to more items because now we're going to open up a bi-monthly. Oh my God. Okay. Let's get to it. All right, so like I said, my bi-monthly is going to be those that I maybe had previously kicked out maybe I love them, but I maybe necessarily don't need them forever. So they're going to be like temporary holds for a few rounds of club shipments. And then they might get the boot or they might get merged into my quarterly depending on how I feel on them. Okay. So those ones are going to be a lot of the spring and summer scents that we are seeing on this list that I think are a precursor and a leak of what's not coming back for spring and summer 2026. I will be doing a separate video going over those fragrances so that way you guys can make decisions. Maybe you gambled. I gambled a lot with the spring and summer edit. I only clubbed 2 fragrances from spring and summer last year, our last catalog. So I'm definitely adding some back because I feel like they're not going to come back. And one of those is Cocoa Lime. But I predicted it. I said I had a funny feeling that Cocoa Lime was going to go away. So we are going to add it. All right. We're also going to be adding Pineapple Mango. I also said in my prediction video that I filmed a couple months back that I was pretty sure that Pineapple Mango was going to get the boot because it's been in for a while. And it just seemed like it was going to be its time soon. So that one is going back in my bi-monthly. Also, Make a Splash, you guys. I'm actually quite shocked if they are going to get rid of Make a Splash. But if they do, I mean, it would make sense because they have like done a lot of aquatic fruit scents in the past year. So, yeah. Let's see. I think that was it for ones that I personally liked that were on the spring summer thing. All right, now I am putting mango matcha in this one because, like I said, it is one that I really, really enjoy. I love mixing it with the pineapple mango. I'm also going to be putting in Jam and Jubilee. I'm so excited that I can put this one back because I've been blaming Lacey for like almost a year now that she is the reason why I kicked this out of my club because she made it seem like it was going into the catalog. And then she got the pink slip and Jam and Jubilee was retired. So, yeah. Let's see. I am also going to be putting in this club Sparkling Yellow. I really enjoy Sparkling Yellow, and with all the lemon that we've had come out in the past, like, I don't know, 2 years, really none of the lemon scents have impressed me or wowed me as much as Lemon Sorbet and Sparkling Yellow. So I think instead of trying to like the newer lemon scents, I'm just going to stick with the ones that I know I love and call it a day. So that one is going in that club. All right, I added that one. I added that one. All right, another one that's going in this club is Coconut Flower. That was from the recent Bring Back My Bar, and I really enjoyed it, but I kicked it out because I have so much coconut, but I had a few friends that, gifted me some bars, and you know what? I want it back because it is different from Blue Coconut Beach and Ocean Air and Coconut Water. It is, and Sea Breeze. So I want it back. Will it stay in my club forever? Who knows? But I want it back for now. Okay, another one that I want in my bi-monthly. What do I want bi-monthly? Did I say lime and sugarcane? See, I'm already not crossing stuff off. Nope, I didn't. Okay, add more items. So lime and sugarcane's gonna go in this one. Okay. Add. All right, and I think that's it for this one. think. Nope. One more. Orchard by the Sea. I spelt it wrong, but whatever. This one was a spring and summer brick that came out that I absolutely enjoyed after the fact. Okay, so we are going. So since I'm setting up a new frequency, we got a little bit more on this page than the previous one. I don't want to process this one right away, and I don't want it monthly. So we're gonna check the bi-monthly, and I don't want my order to process right away. Now it says November 4th, but it's not going to come out November 4th because we're doing the hack, right? All right, do I want a higher quantity on any of these bars? I don't know if I do or not. I don't think I do. I don't think I do. No, I don't. So we're just so I'm going to pause the video right now because I gotta put in my personal information and then I'll come back to the screen. Okay. Okay, I'm back. So I put in my details, confirmed the subscription. But like I said, I don't want my bi-monthly right now. So my bi-monthly, we are going to do the frequency hack to push that one out. So we're just going to go here. We're going to go to monthly, save, and then go back to bi-monthly. We'll go back to the frequency and then go back to bi-monthly. And that pushed it out to next month, which is fine because I will do the frequency hack again and push it out. So, all right, now we need monthly. So, like I said, monthly is going to be for the ones that I don't have any of, never tried, those ones. Those ones that are maybe an in and out, maybe. And then, like I said, I will reevaluate it once I actually get it in and see if I still like it and all of those things. So, and even then, I mean, I might change my mind. So there are a few in here that I know for sure. So, whipped frosting. I have one in my stash, but I want more. So we're going to hit add, continue shopping. Also, sweet plum pastry. It is a good bakery for spring, summer, for me personally, and also like transition to fall. I don't necessarily need it in my club, but I do want some because it's been so long since I've had sweet plum pastry. Also, apple cherry strudel. This one, again, it's not like a heavy hitter for fall and winter. I would actually warm this one probably summer and early fall. And I did kick it out of my club because of the fact that it doesn't last long. It's like a 4 to 6 hour bar at most, but the scent itself is club worthy. So I will be putting this back into a monthly so I can get some more because I do miss it. I do miss it. All right, another one that I really enjoyed but didn't necessarily need to keep it in my club was French lavender. I really like French lavender and I don't have any, and I really like mixing it with pine with like Christmas tree, but I also like it for spring and summer because I like mixing it with around the campfire. So I think for French lavender, I'm actually going to put that one in both clubs and then make a decision. Because I want some now for fall winter. But I also want some later for spring summer. So I might be going back to the other frequencies and adding a few as I'm talking to you guys, because I even feel like my game plan's changing right now. So another one, fresh cut daisies. This is a really good daisy scent. I love it. It's got buttercups, a little bit of a green note. It's beautiful. Heavy hitter. Also Isle of Clover. I kicked it out. This one was a freaking powerhouse scent. Oh my goodness. Such a powerhouse. And then we have Huckleberry Hideaway and Inner Peace. Huckleberry Hideaway is technically a fall floral for me, but I've decided to move it to spring and summer. Why, you ask? I have no idea. It just sounds nice. It just sounds like a good thing to do. And then Inner Peace is my lemon scented baby powder scent. I don't know why I kicked it out. I'm so glad it's back because then I can put it back in my club. All right, we are now going to just take a look at the list just to see if there's any other ones that I wanted to add. And like I said, I'm only looking at spring and summer for this one. Oh, you can't even see the other row. Can I like get rid of this? I want alphabetical order. Nope. I was gonna try to move the screen, but I can't. Aloha Orchid is actually a really, really good one, and I do enjoy it. Maybe I'll add it for right now. And then I can always look back at it later. I paused to refresh my screen so that way you guys could actually see all the rows because I wanted you to see all of it. All right. So we have added Aloha Orchid. I already added Apple Cherry Strudel. I didn't like Apple Crush. Apricot Cloud was okay, but I'm fine with not having that. Oh my goodness, Be Fabulous. Do I want some now or do I want some later? I'm going to have to go back and add Be Fabulous to my bi-monthly. So I'm going to make a note of that because I completely forgot about that one. All right. A lot of these are like fall winter. So if you see me pass over like one of my favorites, it's because it's fall winter. You know what I mean? So don't think like I'm not going to put it in my club because I definitely am. Now, if this was bubble gum and not bubblegum blast, I would add it to this club for my daughter, but I didn't like bubblegum blast. It's bubble gum that she really likes. Take Me to Paradise. See, that's another spring summer scent that I think is, oh no, not candy apple. Oh, that's the Barbasol shaving cream scent. Oh my god. No, 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 not any of these. Let's see. These are all Christmas. Coastal Sunset. Do I want to add back Coastal Sunset? I think I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm kind of over Coastal Sunset. It is a really nice bar, but I think other scents kind of took its spot, so I really don't need that one in my life anymore. Cucumber and Cactus Water. Dark Harbor. Oh, Dark Harbor. I need to add Dark Harbor to my bi-monthly as well. See, I told you things were going to change. Even though I sat all day yesterday on a piece of paper and figured things out, things are still changing. So, okay, so they said that they made this list based off popular, legendary, and most asked for scents. Who the heck is asking for Feelin' Punchy? That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know. Like, who asked for that? Oh my goodness. Let me see here. So I've got 12 in the monthly. I got 12 in the monthly. But I definitely want sweet plum pastry. I want another bar of whipped frosting. I definitely want cherry apple strudel. I do want French lavender. Okay, I think I'm gonna move fresh cut daisies because I do have one and it's not like I'm gonna warm it now. So fresh cut daisies is gonna go into monthly. I mean bi-monthly. Same thing with I Love Clover. I really don't need that one currently. Huckleberry Hideaway, I do want that one. Let's see. Okay. Fields of Gold. Golden bergamot, red apple, damscum plum, rustic cashmere woods, and exotic patchouli. That sounds more like a fall scent. Okay, I don't need that in my life. I don't need any of these. I really didn't care for Glorious Grapefruit. Now, Graham Cracker Crunch. Graham Cracker Crunch. I almost want to try that one again, you guys. I think I'm going to add it to this monthly. Because, like, Graham Cracker Crunch with, like, around the campfire, maybe, like, some marshmallow. I saw a mix and I posted it on my, VIP page where someone took Hug in a Mug, Graham Cracker Crunch, and salted caramel toffee and did a mix. So I'm actually kind of intrigued on that. Grapefruit and grenadine was really good, but if I'm gonna add Be Fabulous back, then I don't need another new grapefruit scent. And I still need to try the new spiced grapefruit that came out in the whatchamacallit, holiday bricks. My mom's really excited about green tea smoothie. Now, here's my dilemma. And I might have to put them in both clubs because I really don't know if they're going to read more spring summer than they do fall winter. Um Hazelnut frosting, it has been 5 years, you guys, since I've had hazelnut frosting. And I can't remember if it reads fall winter or if it reads spring summer. Like, I can't remember. Currently, I have them on my list for fall winter, so I think I'm just going to keep them there for right now. Let's see. None of these, none of these. Honeymoon Hideaway, even though it's like a fan favorite, I can't get it to perform for me. So I'm just gonna leave it be. I already added that one. I already added that one. I don't need any of these lemons or the lime or that or that. Oh, I don't think I'm going to be adding much to this monthly one. I might just, I don't know. I'll have to take a look at all three frequencies at the end and see if there's any that I want to like get more of. Because that might be the case. I don't know. I've never had plumeria. I wonder how that one smells. Hawaiian plumeria with night scented jasmine and succulent pear. See, you lost me at the pear because I don't know if that's going to be nashy pear or bad or good pear. So uh, I think I'm fine. I think I'm fine with not trying plumeria because I just don't know about the pear. And that's an old scent, so it could be the nashy pear and they're just not saying anything. Oh, these are all pumpkin scents. Quaint Country Rain. I really liked that one. I really did. I think I think we're gonna add it. I really did like that one. Rainbow Sherbet is actually a really good one. It has lime. But I got Jam and Jubilee back and Ruby Nectarine, so I don't need to put another one in there. Oh, nope, not Rugged Mountain Rain. No, I already have that one in my quarterly. Sand Swept is a really good one, but I'm fine with not putting that in my club. Shamrock Splash. This one was so good as a scent of the month. It had strawberry and juicy tangerine. I think I am gonna add it just to get some. Maybe. I don't know. We'll figure it out here in a minute. We're only in the S's, you guys. My fall winter is gonna be horrible though, because that one's gonna be so much. Sun Castles. I did enjoy that one, but I'm fine with skipping it. Sweet Pea and Vanilla. That one is a really good one. I did enjoy it. I think I might add that. I think I might add that one to my bi-monthly. Tangerine Sugarcane. I know it's good. I think I might add that one to my bi-monthly too. Alright, hold on. I gotta make adjustments here. It's the FOMO, you guys. It's literally the FOMO of missing out. But like I said, I've had these bars. I know they perform. It's like I just haven't had them in so long that I don't know if I'm going to love them again. You know what I mean? Like, you don't know. White Sands. That's another one that I need to find out if I actually like it or not. But it's not something I'm going to want to warm currently. So I think I might throw that in the bi-monthly too. Wildflower Cotton. I like the scent, but I like it in Scentsy Fresh. I don't necessarily like it in wax. So I think I'm fine with not putting that in my club. Alright, that's it. Alright, I gotta go to the top of the page. Alright, let's see here. I can take out Fresh Cut Daisies and Isle of Clover. And I don't need Aloha Orchid right now because I'm not going to be warming it. And I have one, right? Or do I not have any? Oh no. Where's my spreadsheet? I got to consult my spreadsheet. I do want the Graham Cracker Crunch now, though, because like I said, I do want to try that now. Because it's been so long. Alright, Aloha Orchid. Do I even have any? Oh, I do have two. Okay, so that can actually get removed and put into the bi-monthly. So we will do that. Hold on, a child just came to me with Halloween candy, so I gotta open it up for him. I have to keep stopping the video like every couple of minutes because he needs something, so just bear with me while I open up a Reese's for him. What? Oh, you want to do that one? Okay. Here. Take those and go. Okay. Here. Go ahead. Okay. All right. Back to the drawing board. Okay. So Aloha Orchid I don't need in this monthly because I have two. Do I want Quaint Country Rain now or do I want to wait on Quaint Country Rain? See, this is hard. This is the hard. This is hard. So currently we're sitting at what? 56. I need a bar. A bar. I think Quaint Country Rain I can move to bi-monthly because I don't need it right now. I'm not going to be warming it. I've already warmed it and I know I like it. So we'll move that one. But I do want Shamrock Splash because I don't know if I want Cinnamon Splash or not. I think I'm going to move that one to bi-monthly as well. I'll take that one out. Okay. And I do want Inner Peace. Or do I? How many inner pieces do I have? I have 3. I have 3. All right, we're going to move Inner Peace to the bi-monthly. Okay. So that leaves the florals. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do quantity of 2 on sweet plum pastry, quantity of 2 on apple cherry strudel, and quantity of 2 on whipped frosting, only because I don't know if I'm going to like graham cracker crunch and I don't want to get stuck with 2 bars if I end up not liking it or it not performing the way I want it to. Oh, I still need another one. We'll do 2 of the French lavender because I do like mixing that with with tree scents in the winter. Okay. Okay. Perfect. So this one is going to process immediately. So I am going to have to choose a half off item because I'm getting this one now, you guys. This is what I'm going to do. Okay, so we're going to choose a half off item. Do I want a brick? Do I want a brick or do I just want another one of these bars at half off? Or do I want a Scentsy? No, I don't need Scentsy Fresh. I have like 10 bottles of Scentsy Fresh. Oh. Do I want a sugar cookie brick? I just got a sugar cookie brick. No, you know what brick I want? I think I want blueberry cheesecake because I do want to get some gingerbread scents and mix them because that gingerbread pecan waffle mix with the blueberry cheesecake is like freaking phenomenal. So, yeah, I think I'm going to add the blueberry cheesecake brick as my half off item. All right, so this one is going to be processed right away. So this is what I'm going to get for the monthly, and then this one is going to process. So this I will be receiving this month. So I've got 2 whipped frosting, 2 sweet plum pastry, 2 apple cherry strudel, 2 French lavender, a huckleberry hideaway, and a graham cracker crunch. Okay. All right. So I'm going to continue over to shipping and enter my info, and then we'll come back. So I got my monthly created. I let that first order process. Okay, so we're going to go to the monthly. And because everything is currently available, I am going to take out the half price item. So because all of this is available, you technically can get a bonus skip, okay? Because you're only allowed 1 skip per calendar year on Scentsy Club without losing any of your Always Get My Bar products, or bars, I should say. But if all the products in your club are currently available and you want to skip it, you can skip it as many times as long as all those items are available and you don't waste your 1 skip. So it's like getting a bonus skip. So I don't want this to come out again in December, so I'm skipping. I'm skipping it till January. Done. So now I don't need to worry about that. But now we do need to go into bi-monthly and we need to add the items that I took out of the monthly club. Because like I said, this is a lot of strategizing, you guys. So I hope you guys got a snack, got a drink, taking notes for yourself. I don't know. I hope this video is helpful to you guys, at least, like making these decisions and figuring out like what things might mean to you. Like, do you want them on a regular basis? Do you want them every now and again? You know, that type of thing. So Yeah, I mean, it's hard to decide because it's like a lot of these I haven't had in forever. Like White Sands, I haven't had that since it was available in Bring Back My Bar. And I can't remember if I liked it. I know I liked the Night Blooming Jasmine in it, but I also didn't care for the Cashmere Pear that also came out in that round. And then I ended up loving it after the fact. So is White Sands going to be one of those ones where I didn't like it a few years ago because my nose has changed since then, and now I like those types of fragrances? You never know. It's a good thing that the majority of these were recent within like the past like 3 years, so I'm still quite like familiar with them. And it's actually funny because a lot of these that are on here are ones that I actually just recently kicked out of my club within like the past like year and a half. So it's almost like a second chance redemption of putting them back in the club. Now, obviously, this bi-monthly club is going to be a lot bigger than the other two, but it is what it is. All right, we're going to review subscription because I think I just added like 11 bars to that. Okay. Oh, oh yeah. All right. We're going to update. Okay. All right, let's go back to Scentsy Club section here. Okay. All right, so we've got cocoa lime, pineapple mango, make a splash, mango matcha, jam and jubilee, sparkling yellow, coconut flower, lime and sugar cane, orchard by the sea, be fabulous, dark harbor, sweet pea and vanilla, tangerine and sugar cane, white sands, fresh cut daisies, Isle of Clover, aloha orchid, country rain, and shamrock splash centerpiece. So I do want to go back up here because I do want to add a quantity of. Do I want to do quantity of 2 or quantity of 1? No, I think I'm fine with all the quantity of 1s. I think I am. Yeah, we're fine with quantity of 1. Okay. So bi-monthly is all finished and finalized. And then, like I said, I won't have this one come out until probably like March or April. All right, let's go back to quarterly. I just want to make sure that I've got the quantities I want. Because, like I said, I'll eventually merge bars that are in quarterly or monthly, I mean, bi monthly or monthly into my quarterly as I warm them and determine if they are like diehard favorite, club worthy, that type of thing. I almost want to put quantity of 2 on lemon sorbet. Forget. Here we go. The rest of them I don't want. Oh, I gotta add caramel macadamia nut. Oh my goodness. I almost forgot about that one. Okay. I gotta add caramel macadamia nut to. Let's add it to monthly. Let's add it to monthly. You can't watch Unspeakable? All right, hold on a second. Let me just add this one. The dilemmas of doing a Scentsy Club edit while the children are awake. All right, so let's add caramel macadamia nut because I totally forgot to add that to that one. Okay. Oh, that was kind of loud, Jax. All right, so I think we're done with spring and summer. I'm going to pause here and then I will be right back. So now that we're all done with my spring and summer clubs, we are going to move over to fall, winter. Ugh. This one's going to be the worst one, you guys, because I am a fall, winter girly. Even though I am a spring and summer girly too, I like a more variety of fall, winter blends than I do spring, summer, so there's that. Okay, so we can remove my spring and summer scents out of this club that I moved into the appropriate club. So like farmers market, we can get rid of. We can get rid of lemon verbena. Unfortunately, I can't get rid of southern evening. And then melon apple granita, I think, was the only other one that I could remove from here. I think, yeah. See, I can't even move thunderstorm. That didn't come back. Okay, so I do need to add back in the 3 that I took out of the other club. So those were warm pumpkin drizzle and painted leaves. I'm not adding back sweet orange and evergreen because I was holding that for my mom. That wasn't necessarily my bar. Even though I enjoy it, I don't need it because I got back one of my Christmas tree scents on this list. So it kind of replaced that one for me. All right, and then we've got painted leaves. Adding that back. All right, continue. Go back to Scentsy Club home. Okay. All right, let me just cross those off so I don't duplicate things here. Okay. All right. So, what is going in my quarterly? Well, my quarterly is going to have my die-hard favorites. So, one of those is almond croissant. And I don't need any almond croissant because I have 6. But I warm this one all year. So, I am doing a quantity of 2 because almond croissant is something that I would warm all year round. Another one is Bright Cider Life. I am so freaking excited that this one is coming back. I am just going to leave it at a quantity of 1 because I don't currently have any. So I'm also going to be adding this to a monthly subscription to get some so I can warm it like right now. All right. Buckleberry is also getting added and I don't need any currently. So I can just leave it at quantity of 1 because I have 8 of those in my stash currently. Another one is butter pecan. Like I almost have my basic vanilla trifecta bakery. I almost have all of them. The only one that's missing is apple butter frosting. That is the only one that's missing. And I'm doing quantity of 1 because I have 5 currently. So I don't need any right now. Okay, another one is going to be Cozy Chai. I've been waiting eons for this one to come back. And no, Cozy Chai is not from that Cozy Spice collection. It was just a fall new release scent. I do have 2. So I'm going to happily warm those 2, but I don't need any right now. Okay, another one that is going in here. I'm trying to look at the bakery. I'm trying to look at the bakery and see. Pumpkin marshmallow. Now I have 1 pumpkin marshmallow. I've already warmed 1 pumpkin marshmallow already this season. So I'll finish up the bar that I have and then we'll just re-up later, which is fine. Also, Peppermint Dreams. That sucker is going right in this club. Oh, I'm so ecstatic about this. You have no freaking idea. It is chocolate cupcake and peppermint on steroids. Absolutely fantastic. Okay, and then I think that's it for Die Hard Bakery on this list. Okay, now Die Hard Christmas. We've got Snow Kissed Cranberry. Oh my gosh, Snow Kissed Cranberry. I love that one. And then Christmas Cactus. See, Christmas Cactus is why I don't need the Sweet Orange and Evergreen. Not that they're similar in any type of way. Christmas Cactus literally smells like pine sap. I love it. Yeah. So Christmas Cactus, and then Snow Kiss Cranberry, and then also Snow Over It. I've been waiting eons for that one as well. It is a beautiful sage, juniper, snow, crisp winter air. I get juniper. I know there's no juniper in it, but I get juniper. Maybe it's just me. Okay, I think that's it for nope. Oh wait, no, that's it for Christmas, I think. Yes. Okay, now Die Hard Fall that came back. My Toasted Acorn and Oak. So excited for this one. Add. Okay, also Hollow Harvest. Yeah, my fall club is going to be freaking outrageous, you guys. But it's fine, because I don't need it right now. The quarterly, I don't need right now. Alright, I think that's everything that was going to go in my Die Hard club. Yeah. Okay. So we can actually go to review subscription. Okay, so we're adding Warm Pumpkin Drizzle, Painted Leaves, Almond Croissant, Bright Cider Life, Buckleberry, Butter Pecan, Cozy Chai, Pumpkin Marshmallow, Peppermint Dream, Snow Kiss Cranberry, Christmas Cactus, Snow Over It, Toasted Acorn and Oak, and Hollow Harvest. Alright, so we're going to update subscription. And then we're going to go here. Okay, so this one is currently sitting right at the 196 mark. So definitely over my comfort zone of 150, but not over the $200 mark, which is slowly rolling me. So, yay. All right, so that's quarterly, and I don't need quarterly right now. I don't even think I can skip it. Yeah, no, I can't even skip it right now. So we are going to move frequency. How many items was I at? 33. So we're going to move it to monthly. And then we're going to move it back over to quarterly. So that way I don't have to worry about it till January. And then in January, that is when I will move it again and push it out. So that way I only will get this club like in March. And I should by then be ready for a re-up. So, okay. So that is my quarterly. Now we are going to subscribe to more items because there is going to be a bi-monthly and a monthly for fall and winter. So now the bi-monthly is going to hold ones that I enjoy, but don't necessarily need them like forever and ever, but I definitely want more. Okay. So that is going to be Candied Cranberry Pecan. I do have a partial bar that I will be warming this month, so it's good that this one came back. It's a good saturated gourmand bakery. Also, cinnamon roasted pear. This one I really enjoy. I still have two, so I don't need any currently, but I definitely want to put it in my club because for me, Like honey pear cider is a great scent, and that's also on this list too. But for me, my pear is cinnamon roasted pear over honey pear cider. Even though they're both good, I would prefer the cinnamon roasted pear. Also, Ghostly Greetings is going in here. Now, I have a brick of it, you guys, and I literally just cracked open the brick and only used 2 brick cubes. But eventually I'm going to go through that brick, right? So I'm going to want a bar because I do warm it every Halloween. And this is my chance to get it because I doubt this will ever get voted back again. Okay. Spiced and Spiced Ember Glow. Spiced Ember Glow. This is a beautiful apple fragrance. It's got smoked apple, toasted vanilla, cinnamon embers, like a sweet, sweet cinnamon. Love that one. And if you hear Jax in the background, he's like playing a game. I don't know what he's doing. Okay. Also, Pumpkin Sticky Buns from the Goody Gourness collection is going in my bi-monthly. That whole collection was just the bomb.com. I don't know what ailed them. They didn't think that they could put it in the catalog. Also another one from that collection is Spiced and Spirited. Now, I'm putting it in bi-monthly because I need to figure out if I truly do like this one over maple rum cake. And now that I have a maple rum cake, I can make that comparison now. So, all right, what else is going to go in here? I think brownie batter was also going to go into the bi-monthly because I don't necessarily need it clubbed because I do have vendor like Walmart's Better Homes and Gardens brown pecan pie smells like this, and I've found a couple other vendors that have a close one. So it's not something that I'm going to be like, mad about not having, but I definitely want to add it while it's available, at least for right now. Okay, and then I think Fairy Tale Pumpkin is also going into here, as well as Vanilla Chestnut, because I have 2 Vanilla Chestnut, so I don't need any currently, and I have 1 Fairy Tale Pumpkin. So, add. Continue shopping. Yes. All right. And then I think that was pretty... Nope. I just crossed off the wrong one. See, I'm already screwing up. Okay. That is it for bi-monthly. So we're going to go to review. It's not bad, guys. It's only 9. It's only 9 cents. It's not even that horrible. I don't know why I thought it was going to be worse. Probably when I look through like the actual list, that's when I'm going to be like, oh my gosh. All right, so yeah. I don't want to process my order right away, so we're going to uncheck that. And we're going to continue to shipping. So that's all done. So I created the bi-monthly, and then I didn't process the order right away, and then I used my skip. So that pushed this one out till February 3rd, which is fine because I don't need these bars right now. All right, now we're going to do monthly. Now the monthly is going to be a lot that I don't have any of that I do want to warm this season, or ones that I haven't had in forever that I need to try again. Okay. So one of the ones that it's been 2 years since I had it is Cashmere Leaves. I loved Cashmere Leaves when it was available. And then I kicked it out of club, and I sort of like low key regretted it, but it was like I hadn't had it in so long that like I didn't mind like not having it because I'm like, well, I don't even remember what it smells like, so do you even really need it? You know what I mean? Another one that I'm going to put in this monthly is Cozy Kitchen. Now, Cozy Kitchen will eventually get merged into either the bi monthly or the quarterly, but I only have one, and I love warming Cozy Kitchen with Black Forest Pine. I do a direct mix with that, and it's phenomenal. So I want more because I only have one. Hazelnut frosting. I haven't had this since it was a holiday trio back in 2019. So I don't even remember what it smells like. So I want it now. I also want hazelnut latte now. I did enjoy that one, but it was light. But my mom had a bar, like a partial one, and we ended up warming it, and it definitely picked up on its strength. And I kind of liked how it changed as it aged. So I want one to get more of. Also, I want some Peaks and Pines. I completely went through what I bought from last year. So I definitely want a Peaks and Pines bar. And that probably will merge over to my bi-monthly eventually. And then Forever Flannel. I really like this one. It was a holiday brick at one point, and it smells like vanilla pajamas, like vanilla flannel pajamas, but it has a touch of coconut to it. It's like really, really good. And then Best in Snow. Out of all like the snow scents that they had come out like that one year, Snow Over and Best in Snow were like my favorite, so I'm happy to get those back. Okay. So that is what I had wrote down. But now we're going to go through the list and just see if there's anything else that I want in this monthly to get now. Okay. All right. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to fix this screen so you guys can see everything much better. All right. I don't need any apple and oat. Do I need apple and oats though? I really like apple and oats. I do. I think I want apple s'mores though. I don't know. We'll add both and then I'll see how I feel at the end of it when we look at the list completely. Oh, Autumn Hearth. Yeah, I want an Autumn Hearth now. I don't necessarily need to keep Autumn Hearth, but I definitely want one. Autumn Blaze Maple, I don't remember it. Crisp apples, earthy pumpkin, golden maple syrup, warm cinnamon, and smoldering oak. I know it was Bring Back My Bar several years ago, but I don't think I need to revisit. Oh my gosh, it did it again. I don't think I need to revisit it. So, okay. Very Good Pumpkin. Very Good Pumpkin is really good. That's the other one from the Goody Gordoness, but I don't need it. I already have Black Forest Pine in my club. I'm not gonna try the Blizzard Berry. I don't want to. Let's see. Blue Sage and Tonka. No, I am over the Blue Sage and Tonka. I tried it again. Bundle Up. See, Bundle Up was one of those ones that it was so light last year and then it cured and it was really pretty. It's like a winter version of White Amber and Silk, but I'm fine with not having it again. It's fine. All right, let's see what else we got here. Caramel praline cake, cashmere and corduroy. Ugh, tons of cherry scents, but I'm fine with not having them. Churro is really good, but I don't need it. Coconut pumpkin pie sucked. It's got like a waxy coconut. Cran apple crumble is really good, but I have apple cherry strudel, so I don't need that one. Cranberry and cardamom, I really enjoy that one, but I got Snow Crisp cranberry back, so I don't need the cranberry cardamom anymore. Uh, Cranberry pumpkin spice, nope, that was horrible. It smells like bubblegum. Cutie pie cupcake, nope, nope. I have everything nice in my club. Fairy tale pumpkin. Falling apples is a nice one, but I've been kind of leaning more towards the apple and cinnamon stick that's in the catalog. So fluffy fleece, that is a good one, but I like it in Scentsy Fresh, so I don't need it in wax because I really like that Forever Flannel. Frosted Cedar smelled like apple, like wood polish. I don't know why. Frosted Cinnamon Roll, Frosty Air, Frosted Vanilla. I almost want to try Frosted Vanilla again. We'll add it for right now. And then we'll come back to it. Gingerbread cheesecake. I do want some gingerbread cheesecake. I already have Graham Cracker Crunch coming to me in the Spring Summer Club. Happy Holidays. I did not like this one. It's Holly Berry Cinnamon that I like. Yes, because Happy Holidays has golden pear. And it just smells wrong. I don't like it. Honey pear cider. Do I want honey pear cider? We'll add it for right now. It'll probably get taken out. Iced pine. Jeweled pomegranate. I really like jeweled pomegranate. Do I need iced pine? No, I don't think I need iced pine because I got my Christmas cactus back and I have my black forest pine. So, marshmallow mint. Meet me at the mistletoe. Mint to be merry. So, everyone loves mint to be merry. There's a vendor that has a scent called Buttermint Cookies, Melting Memories, and I absolutely love that one over Mint to be Merry. So I'm happy for other people that they can club it, but I definitely don't need it. Orange Clove Pomander just wasn't what I wanted. See, everyone says this perfect oatmeal is horrible, but I never had it. And I think I'm going to skip it. And I think it's because of the currants. So if it was just brown sugar oatmeal with toasted almonds, as the description says, I think it'd be freaking fantastic. But the currant, I'm going to stay clear of currant because currant, to my nose, is always fermented fruit. Not even going to go there. Like, it's okay. I'll be fine. I'll be fine with not trying a new scent, right? Porch pumpkin's not terrible. Red berry and spruce. I actually want to try this one. It's been so long since I had it. So I think I'm going to add that one. I don't like rum pum plum. It smells like Fritos. Scary good. I got spooky but sweet, so I don't need to worry about that one. Sips of cider is a good one, but I like Mandarin Moon better. So I already added the Snow Kiss Cream. So I gotta look at the descriptions of Slay All Day and Snow Place Like Home. Okay, so Slay All Day is the one that has juniper in it. What's Snow Place Like Home? Cool. Yeah, no, it's Best in Snow and I'm Snow Over It that I like. Snuggle Up. Do I want to revisit this one? I mean, it smelled just like Jammy Time. Like, legit, just like Jammy Time. No, because I have Taj Mahal and I have Lux Vanilla and Vanilla Oak. So, yeah, no, we don't need those ones. Spiced and Spirited, Spiced Umber Glow. Sticky Bones, Stroop Waffle. I don't like Stroop Waffle. Sugar Plum Berry. No. Sweet Orange and Evergreen. Oh, it is a nice scent. Maybe I'll just put it in my monthly just to get a bar. Maybe. I don't know. We'll take a look. I definitely want some more toasted acorn and oak, so that one's going in that one. Also toasted apple butter, because yeah. Vanilla barnwood. I did like that one. I don't need walnut raisin muffin right now because I have a brick. And I put it in the other club. I think this is the end of the list, you guys. Yep, it is. All right, let's go to the top. Let's check out what I put in monthly. And let's just see. So I do want cashmere leaves, and I do want cozy kitchen now, and I want hazelnut frosting and hazelnut latte, peaks and pines, forever flannel, best in snow. Okay. I have apple and oats. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move apple and oats over to the bi-monthly and take it out of here. I think same thing with I don't know. Because I don't have any. I warmed apple s'mores already this season and I really liked it. But apple s'mores is kind of like Luna. It's like I want to warm it when I'm in the mood for it, and when I'm in the mood for it, it's only like once a year. But I don't have any right now. I know what autumn hearth smells like, but I have a shit ton of cinnamon woods. All right, autumn hearth's gonna get moved to bi-monthly, I think. We'll make a decision here in a second. Jeweled pomegranate, I have 3. That one can get removed. I'll move that over to the bi-monthly because I don't need that one right now. Sweet orange and evergreen, I have 1. I don't have a lot of these. This is what sucks. That's why I said my fall winter one was going to be hard. I definitely want cashmere leaves. I don't want like double quantity on these ones that I need to try. I want to try frosted vanilla again because I want to see if my note because I'm more open to birch scents now. Hmm. Yeah. This is so hard. I have toasted acorn and oak, but I only have 1, and I did put it in my other club, but I want more of it. I don't need toasted apple butter. We're going to take that out completely. I don't need toasted apple butter. That was just like FOMO click right there. Let's see. No, we'll move autumn hearth and apple s'mores to the bi-monthly. Because we're going to be coming up to winter scents. So, yeah. All right. And let's see. Yeah, we'll do that. And I'll move sweet orange and evergreen to bi-monthly because I do have a bar. So it's not like I don't have one to actually warm it and like reevaluate, if I like it. So that's fine. We'll move that one over to bi-monthly as well. I don't have any vanilla barnwood, so I would like to revisit that one. I want another bar of toasted acorn and oak. Red berry spruce I would like to try. Gingerbread cheesecake. Because I just got that brick of blueberry cheesecake, so I kind of want to like mix those two. I think this is what I'm going to do. I think this is going to be the monthly. Okay, let me pause and I will be right back. So I confirmed my monthly subscription. I did pick my half off item. I just chose cotton cleanups this time instead of doing a brick. I almost was going to do the whiff box to get December scent of the month early, but I'm like, you know what? I'm probably going to end up placing an order in December anyway, so it's fine. I was only going to get the whiff box for the scent of the month early bar, so it's fine. Okay, so this one I did process it right away, so I'm actually getting these bars in. And because they're all available, I can skip this club and not waste my skip. So I'm going to take out my half off item because I already used it. And then we're going to hit the good old skip. So this one has now been moved to January, which is fine because, like I said, we will be reevaluating this stuff. So I don't think I need to do anything more with the monthly because what's going to happen is I'm going to get these bars in. I'm going to be able to warm them, try them, and then before the end of the month, I can decide if I want like a higher quantity or merge it into the monthly or the quarterly. Okay? So, monthly is all set. And then bi-monthly is not that bad, you guys. Bi-monthly is literally 9 items. But like I said, these are ones that might not be permanent clubs, like permanent club fixtures, but they're definitely ones that I want more of. I'll reevaluate like the quantity because I think right now if I was to up any quantity, it'd probably either be the spiced ember glow and the cinnamon roasted pear. So maybe I'll just do that now. I'll up the quantities to those just so I don't have to worry about it. But then I'll figure out the other ones later. And then, because we have all month, guys. Then my quarterly is where it's the most damage. Because honestly, if I end up merging anything from monthly and bi-monthly into this, we're gonna get into the danger zone. But I knew that eventually this would happen when all my heartbreak scents came back. That's when I'm really gonna have, like, this next year for 2026 is really gonna be a year that Amy is going to really have to hone down club. So let's just, cross our fingers that I don't fall in love with anything that Scentsy comes out with. Because, I mean, to be honest, I would rather skip out on all of the LTOs and stuff that they're doing. Like, not even licensed, just like normal Scentsy LTO, like a new fragrance with this holiday collection or whatever. I could totally skip out on that and just order from this list, to be truthful. So, I don't know. And I still have to add, like, fall and winter catalog stuff at the end of the season, so that's even going to be more stressful. Ugh, anyway. All right, let's look at quarterly. I just want to double check quantities and make sure there's not anything that I want more of. Oh, breakfast in bed and Black Forest Pine. It's so hard because Black Forest Pine I only warm in the winter. I warm it from like November to like early March because it's still like winter in March here in Maine. I have 9 currently. So it's not like I need any right now. Yeah, I'll just keep it at 1. Oh, I don't think I need to up anything else. No, I already upped. Maybe I'll up Bright Cider Life. I don't need to up Buckleberry. I don't need to up Butter Pecan or Peppermint Dreams or Snow Kiss Cranberry. I think I'm fine. I think I am fine with that. Okay, we're good. All right, guys. So that is my Scentsy Club edit for the November Scentsy Club event. I hope that me doing this video kind of helps you guys, make decisions on what you are doing for the event. I hope I didn't enable anybody. This is just my strategy for the next, I don't know, like 6 months or so, to see how I feel about these bars. So yeah, but let me know in the comment section what you guys are adding to your club. I am so excited to hear about it. This is a once in a lifetime event, so definitely take advantage of it. If you, like I said in the beginning of the video, if you have any questions in regards to setting up a club or doing the frequency hack, please reach out to me. If you have any questions about certain fragrances, you can always reach out either on my Facebook page, which is Happily Scented Life Scentsy with Amy. You just have to type that in on Facebook and you'll find me. And I also am active on Instagram, so you can message me there or just email me at happilyscentedhomes@gmail.com. All right, guys, I am going to take the rest of the Sunday and relax and spend time with the kiddos. And yeah, so hope you guys have an amazing weekend, and we will talk next time. Bye, guys. So I completely forgot that I was supposed to add things to the bi-monthly that I had taken out of the monthly, I think. Yeah, I didn't realize that until 4 hours after I just filmed that last section of this video. So I'm putting this at the end of the video to say, oopsies, I did catch my mistake. Glad I caught it before it was too late. See, this is the problem when Scentsy decides to do an amazing promotion like this and there's almost 300 scents to go through. You make mistakes. It's very easy to make a mistake. So we're going to open up the bi-monthly because this is the one that I was going to add these bars to. And we are just going to go down to add more items. Okay. So we need to add just a few. There's like 7. And honestly, there's one that I can't even read my handwriting, so I gotta figure out what the heck I was even writing. I mean, it looks like Autumn Hearth, but I'm not even sure. So we're just gonna... Alright, so Apple and Oats was one of them. I do know that for a fact. And then Apple S'mores. And Autumn Hearth. Now, I wonder if this one is Autumn Blaze Maple, because the way I wrote it, it looks like it says autumn, and then it kind of loses, like it's not even legible, like the last word. Oh, I don't know. We'll come back to it. I'll just kind of go through here. Okay. Then I did want jeweled pomegranate. I really like jeweled pomegranate. Does anybody else like jeweled pomegranate? I really like it. Oh my gosh, it's all the way down. I apologize if I'm making anybody's head spin with the scroll being too fast. I apologize. I should have just searched it at the top of the screen like I was doing in the video, but it is what it is. We're almost there. Haha, there we go. Jeweled pomegranate. And then I wanted sweet orange and evergreen because, like I said, I have a bar of it. So I'll warm that probably either this month or next month. And then we'll see how I feel about it. Because it was originally in my club for my mom. I didn't mind it when it was a scent of the month. I actually really enjoyed it because I do like citrus with pine. Like Black Forest Pine has pepper tangerine in it, and evergreen and grapefruit has grapefruit. So citrus and pine or evergreen, I like it. I like the concept of that. So it wasn't bad, but I was like trying to make decisions on trees one time in my club, and I think I ended up deciding that, I didn't really need it. So I think I lowered the quantity from sweet orange and evergreen from like 2 to 1 so that my mom could still get a bar. So yeah, and then walnut raisin muffin. I totally forgot to put it in here. I almost want to put tinselberry in, like almost, because I liked tinselberry, but it's been so long since I had it in wax. It's like, I feel like, well, if you don't, I'm not sad about it, you know? Okay. I really do think that other one was Autumn Blaze Maple. And I think it was because it had been so long since it was in Bring Back My Bar that I don't remember what it smells like. What does Zeppelin even have? I remember Zeppelin. Citrus, sage, sandalwood, and vetiver. But it's light. It's light. And it's not even a masculine, like, it's not a fall winter bar. It's a masculine scent that's more fresh. So I would categorize it for spring and summer. No, I don't need Zeppelin. I can't remember what does World Traveler have. I always get World Traveler and Harbor's Edge mixed up. Blackberry, dark pomegranate, and oak bark. No, we'll pass. I think it's Harbor's Edge that I like more. All right, we're going to go back up to the top. And we're just going to do Autumn Blaze Maple. Because I think that's what it says. I'm not sure, though. All right, so apple and oats, apple s'mores, autumn hearth, jeweled pomegranate, sweet orange and evergreen, walnut raisin muffin, and autumn blaze maple. And I actually do want to do quantity of 2 on walnut raisin muffin because it is a year-round bakery bar that I'm gonna want to warm. Do I really want a quantity of 2 for apple and oats? So I have a local customer that really likes apple and oats. She actually bought a bar off of me. She has a very small club. She only has 4 bars in her club. She has Christmas Cottage, Pumpkin Roll, and Whiteout. And she has 2 of Whiteout. She's very simple with her fragrances. And she loves Frights and Delights. So I still have to let her know that she needs to add that to her club if she wants to get it, because it is a scent of the month. I'll just do quantity of 2 for right now. I can always decrease it. So, yeah. All right, we're just going to hit update subscription. All right, and then we'll go to Scentsy Club section. Okay, so we're going to open up the bi-monthly. So I got 20 items in there. So we got Candy Cranberry Pecan, Cinnamon Roasted Pear, Ghostly Greetings, Spiced Ember Glow, Pumpkin Sticky Buns, Spiced and Spirited, Brownie Batter, Fairy Tale Pumpkin, Vanilla Chestnut, Apple and Oats, Apple S'mores, Autumn Hearth, Jeweled Pomegranate, Sweet Orange and Evergreen, Walnut Raisin Muffin, and Autumn Blaze Maple. Yeah, those look great. All right. I'm just going to look at these all again because I feel like I frigged up. Cashmere Leaves, Cozy Kitchen, Hazelnut Frosting, Hazelnut Latte, Peaks and Pines, Forever Flannel, Best in Snow, Frosted Vanilla, Gingerbread Cheesecake, Honey Pear Cider, Red Berry and Spruce, Toasted Acorn and Oak, and Vanilla Barnwood. Yeah, that looks fine. And then Quarterly, Southern Evening Midnight Fig, Mandarin Moon, Breakfast in Bed, Black Forest Pine, Lemon Coconut Chiffon, Everything Nice, Frosted Ginger Cookie, Cinnamon Woods, Taj Mahal, Vanilla Oak, Thunderstorm, Vanilla Bourbon, Cedar Cider, Cherry Chestnut, Around the Campfire, Central Park Pralines, Warm Pumpkin Drizzle, Painted Leaves, Almond Croissant at 2, Bright Cider Life at 2, Butter Pecan, Cozy chai, pumpkin marshmallow. I think I'm going to do quantity of 2 on that one because I like warming it with vanilla bean buttercream and around the campfire in the fall. Peppermint Dreams, Sun-Kissed Cranberry. Oh, do I want to? It's my favorite cranberry by Scentsy. My favorite. Hands down. Yeah, we're going to do quantity of 2. Because like I said, I can always move it later. Toasted acorn and oak and hollow harvest. I'm fine with only keeping on snow over it at 1 because I only warm it in the winter. So, yeah. Yeah, I think we're going to up the quantity on both the toasted acorn and oak and hollow harvest. All right, there we go. Okay, I think that's it. Now, oh, I don't like that total at all. Oh my god. Oh, that sucks. Oh, that sucks. It's fine. It's fine because we're going to strategize and we're going to be skipping things and all of that later down the road. Okay. All right. So there we go. I added back the ones that I forgot to put back in. So now it's the end of the video. Thanks for watching, guys.